know why. I'm so nervous right now.
You guys both look
The only thing I'm a little bit nervous about is I imagined having kind of a small thing to match with her.
Yeah.
She comes in with fonts like that you see on a school bus.
right. This is large.
And I'm just talking to Adrian, and he's kind of talked me into. He goes, "No, JV." We'll get Adrian on the mic in a second. His artwork is amazing. What's his Instagram, Selena? Do you?
Yeah,
by heart?
at AD Tattoos.
You want to see the best tattoo artists? Well, let's not start a massive debate. Someone's going to be like,
Right.
well, there is someone in Europe that's just as good. No,
Said it.
if you want to see someone absolutely amazing, I think this is the best I've seen in a long time. Again, what is it?
AD Tattoos is the Instagram.
Which is, it's kind of dumb that he's this good, and then he came in and we're like, yeah, we're changing our mind to Roman numerals. Were you disappointed, Adrian? Get on the mic.
Because you probably wanted to do some like crazy artwork. Like we wanted to do a microphone at first.
No. I'm excited to be here and whatever you guys want to do. You know.
Right, but
Okay.
you're excited to be here, but you can call them out and be like, you guys are boring. Get
Yeah, a
something
little
cool.
bit, yeah.
Thank you.
No, but I told him in the hallway, like, now that I found the right tattoo artist, like, trust me, there's a lot I want to get done from you, and that I'd be proud
You
to
know what?
show off all over my social
Adrian,
media.
now that you're like the official JV Show tattoo artist,
you
so
go.
like how loyal are you to us? If someone down the hall is like, hey, you do tattoos, can I get something? Are you going to say no?
No, only you guys.
Okay,
Only you
cool.
guys.
Kick him right in the what, Graham?
The stolen colon. Adrian was a little nervous coming on the air, so I gave him like maybe 6 or 7 shots of whiskey over there just to calm the nerves a little bit. So I hope you guys don't mind. His hand might be a little not as steady as it normally is.
Oh, Doug, our head digital guy, and he does a lot more, just walked in, and that reminded me to tell you where you can go watch this. 2 places you can watch this.
Yes, thejvshow.com.
And Facebook Live, Wild
Yep.
94.9's Facebook.
Wild 94.9's Facebook. All right, I do need to talk to my wife really quick. Can you bring her on? The only reason I'm nervous? No, she's
not
picking
answering.
up?
Oh, no.
Maybe she's mad.
No.
Did she not agree with the tattoo?
Babe, pick up the phone. Selena, I need you to we got to check
got
this
it.
off with my wife.
Here, let me keep trying.
Babe, if you're listening, pick up the phone.
I think she's mad. This is JV,
No,
where
she's
you're
not
getting this
mad.
tattoo. This is in a very like upfront location. I don't see anything on your forearms that
guys-
say Natasha anywhere.
Thanks for causing more problems. She said that. She goes, what? No matter where I did it, because Selena and I were going back and forth all weekend. She goes, I want to go the finger, and I go, hey, great. And then Natasha's like, why would you put it on the finger? Why wouldn't that be my spot? And I go, okay, hey, Selena, let's go somewhere else. And then Selena goes, the hand. And Natasha goes, the hand? Shouldn't that be mine? So, Selena, where's the final choice you decided?
I don't know what this part of your arm is called, but I'm going to do the
Outside
little...
Let's say
forearm.
outside wrist.
Outside
Whatever.
forearm for
Yeah.
me. Are you doing forearm?
I'm doing the same spot that you are.
Okay. Well, just making sure because you said kind of wrist there.
Why are you guys so nervous? Everybody
don't know.
calm down.
I'm doing
But
like
anyway,
right here.
Natasha, this spot that Selena and I agreed on. All right, so we're not getting
Oh.
this spot. Natasha goes, why would you do it there? That's the first thing that people are going to see on your body, and everyone's going to then ask, and you're going to bring up Selena's name 1,000,000 times for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Is she jealous?
I don't know.
Because the tattoo you have in honor of your wife, it's all the way behind your head. Nobody's really looking there.
Hey,
I
don't.
mean, they are, but
It's more problems.
they are. But when you first meet somebody, they can't see it at first.
You know what? I was waiting for someone like Adrian because I never would ever consider someone's face on me.
Yeah.
And my wife has been asking. He is so good. The stuff that you've done. Do you draw all that first, Adrian? You got to get nice and close to the mic. Do you draw it all out like?
No. I trace it out, you know.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna do a drawing, then yeah, I would sit
Are
there
you,
and
do you draw as well?
yeah. of
Oh
course.
yeah, I saw you draw a lot of stuff. I mean, you're an amazing artist. How did you
Thank
get into tattooing?
I just somebody introduced me to somebody that owned a tattoo shop, and
Yeah.
they're like, dude, you know how to draw, and yeah, I think you'd be a good tattoo artist, you know. And I was young and ambitious, and I did it.
And you're rich
Yeah.
now. I see you on your vacations. I saw you on Instagram on your
China.
You're like, hey, I'll get back to you when I've got time. I'm out spending my tattoo money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Every time these guys go, JV's rich, I try to go, no, not really. But he goes, yeah.
No,
Yep,
Yeah.
he's balling.
I'm rich. All right,
JV,
so
do you think everybody's going to ask you, because this is a Roman numeral date of when you and Selena
started together?
first started together,
Yes.
do you think everyone's going to assume that they're going to say, oh, JV, that's so sweet, you got yours and Natasha's anniversary tattooed on you?
Why are you
That's a
doing
good
this,
point.
man?
That's a
you
good
guys
point.
look
It's
nervous.
Adrian, you're supposed to be on my side.
I'm just trying to calm your nerves.
I actually was because I'm going to put Natasha's face somewhere in here. And then so on the opposite wrist over here, like kind of match, I'm going to put
Oh,
Natasha.
there you go. Or you can
See?
put it under the.
So then you're
pointer.
going to get my face on the other arm?
Hell no!
Why? It just makes sense.
Hey, can I ask a question without parents being upset because their kids are listening?
Yeah.
A lot of bitches be tripping.
You can't say that. You cannot say that.
We're not allowed to ask that.
Have you noticed, though, that that's going on right now a lot?
Yes.
Wow, you guys are
I'm
so sexist.
I'm sorry. Selena.
It's fine.
Back to people asking about that. I want people to ask. And I said that recently. A group of salespeople were like, "Are you guys still getting matching tattoos?" And I'm going to say this on the air as well. How long have we been working together now? 7 years?
Almost 8. It'll be 8 in January.
Wow.
That's a lot.
So I'm bonded with you. I consider you a great friend. And this, regardless if we work together another 2 months, 2 years, 10 more years, I don't care. I want to mark this occasion with you. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I'm so excited.
When people ask me, I'm happy to talk about it.
Me too.
Even if I move on to something else better.
I don't think I've expressed this to you, Jamie. Wait, hold on.
It'll obviously be
Hold
better.
on.
It's Selena we're talking about.
Honestly, working here with you, JV, and at Wild Honey for 9 have been the best years of my life. I've spent all of my 20s here,
Yeah.
basically. So this is a huge part of my life.
You are getting old. Is that what you're
Dang
mentioning?
it. Yeah, I am.
You don't have any friends. Of course, this is the best part of your life.
Yeah,
Come
there's
on.
that too.
Yeah, once
but-
you got friends here, it feels good, right? All right, so again, I'm about to get my tattoo. You can watch it at thejvshow.com or Wild 949's Facebook. Adrian, tell me how much more time you think you need to start on my outside my wrist.
5 minutes.
Okay, Graham, I want to talk about your weekend a little bit.
All right, let's do it. I had a lot of weekend plans, and then they all got canceled.
Oh, because someone doesn't have friends. Okay.
No, I had plans with plenty of real friends, not imaginary ones, Selena. But they all got canceled. Little baby Ford got really sick on Friday when I picked him up from daycare. He was just coughing a ton, and then he was already on like very little sleep. I told you guys that last week. He's getting like his molars in, so we haven't slept in I don't know how long. And I think most of that was his teeth. Then Friday, it was like his cough got worse, and he started getting a fever. And Friday evening, we just tried to go to bed really early, and then he was up the entire night crying and upset, and there was nothing. We even tried bringing him into our bed to sleep with us. We've never done that before.
That's the first time you tried it?
Thinking like, oh, this might comfort him. Nope. He was yelling. We finally get to sleep at probably, 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
He finally falls asleep. We're like, okay.
You were up the entire night
the
waiting for him?
entire night.
And is he
because-
screaming the whole time?
Yeah,
Because-
he was crying the entire night.
yeah.
Nothing would, comfort him. Tylenol, nothing would, help his pain or whatever.
Yeah.
And he just was acting more and more sick. So he finally falls asleep at 7. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Good.
Let's all
Get
get
some
some sleep.
Yeah.
And then the whole house starts shaking because somebody in a hot rod starts revving their engine out in front of our house.
Are you
Yes!
serious?
I'm looking
I love
outside
it.
like, who's doing this? I thought it was like a guy on a motorcycle waiting at the stoplight. I'm like, guy, the light has changed by now. Go. And I look out my window, and it's a guy. He must have been having car trouble in this. It is a gorgeous hot rod. Don't get me wrong.
But were
But
you
this guy is
pissed?
revving his engine. The entire house is
At
shaking.
7 in the morning?
At 7 in the morning, and he's under the hood, trying to fix his car, and he's having to rev it over and
Hold
over
on, I
and
gotta
over
remind
again.
Adrian one thing because he's about to put the template or whatever on. It's beyond where my watch is going to go, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. It looked like it.
He's a pro, JV.
I'm just making sure. And by the way, Adrian was like, yeah, I think you go this size as well because, Selena, you're doing the same size?
Yes.
So it'll be perfectly matched
Yep.
in this spot.
And we're
Oh,
bonded
that's
for
cute.
life.
So did you, Graham, think, if you're just tuning in, Graham saying his poor son was up all night screaming in pain, finally 7 a.m. he gets to sleep, and then someone on a hot rod right at that
Dude.
time.
It was the loudest thing I ever heard.
Go, get out of here.
I was about to. I think Kate, my wife, was actually halfway out the door, and I was like, look, he's obviously not trying to wake up the entire house, which he did. Ford immediately then is back awake
no.
crying. The guy was having car trouble, but it was like, I thought about it. Like, I was so mad and so tired at that point. I was like, I can't do this, but the guy was clearly not. That was not his intent.
Yeah.
So,
I love the placement. I love it. Okay.
how
Is
are we
this happening?
feeling?
Is this happening right now?
Yeah, we're going to do it. We're
That
gonna
size
do
Okay.
looks good, actually.
it. Yeah, you like it, Graham?
Yeah.
It looks
I
good.
like it a lot. All
Jamie-
right, I'm glad I went the bigger one.
Do you want to get our winner right
Yeah,
now
let's
for
get our
Drake?
winner.
Hold on, let me get this.
You guys get the winner. I'm going to more focus on Adrian. and what
Let's
we're
do
doing.
this. Wild Honey for 9. Hi, who's this?
Molly.
Hi, Molly. You're caller 94.
Going to see Drake.
Yes. You're going to be seeing Drake and Migos. So they're coming to the Bay this weekend. They have 3 shows, but you're going to be checking them out on the 29th at the Oracle Arena, okay?
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have someone you're going to take with you? You got your outfit all picked out and stuff?
You know what? I'm going to get that right after work.
Okay. Sounds good. Molly, hang on, okay?
So
Okay, thank you.
I have a question for you, Adrian. Why are you getting out the calculator like you're charging me? Look at it. Look at it. It's like.
What is that
It's
thing?
up at like $2,000. Yeah. What is the machine? Bro?
It's the power supply. It's what.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we need that.
All right, so what's probably going to happen is you guys, if you want to talk about what you have trending, and then during trending, it's going to be tattooing going on.
Nice.
And Doug, across the room, do we just leave the stream going? Yeah. Right? Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Graham, what do you have?
With nobody winning Friday's Mega Millions jackpot, the lottery, the jackpots rolled again, to the highest ever in United States
It's
history.
so crazy. Also, Amy Schumer, she's announced that she's boycotting the Super Bowl. That and more is in your hottest trending at the 55s.
Everybody's still here.
Oh, here. Oh, or do you want to? Yeah, this one's zoomed all the way in. I'm actually going to move the microphone. Oh, here. Can you get the start of this? Hold on, Adrian. Can you get the start of this? Or can I borrow your screen? Yeah, I'm taking a picture. I can do it. You want to do it? We're like, hey, what up? Is this Wild 91 IG? What's up, y'all? So today is the day we are getting matching tattoos. We have the, this is the date that Selena and I started working together. You said how long? Almost 8 years.
It's upside down.
Don't.
But at least when you're looking in the mirror with your arm flipped,
Look at he look.
Adrian, it'll go right side up.
Have you ever had a mistake? Yeah. You have?
You should have asked him this ahead of time.
We really appreciate you.
It's Wild 94.9, the Bay's #1 hit music station, the JV show. Selena here with JV, who's getting a tattoo right now as we speak. Graham and Adrian are a tattoo artist who is the best.
Yes.
I told him he's like the best in the Bay. If you want to see some of his work, his Instagram is at AD Tattoos.
Yeah, amazing stuff. Although, you know what? I want a lot of tattoos from him. We shouldn't have pumped him up until I got mine done.
Yeah, now he's going to be booked. Like, he's not going to have any time
Yeah.
for us.
So, Graham, you just mentioned something, and you caused a panic in the building.
Well, I
in the
think
room.
it's going on. It looks great. His work looks good. The only problem is it's upside down.
No, it's not.
But that way, if you're looking in a mirror and you're holding your arm
Yeah.
at a 90, it'll appear as if it's right side up.
I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, see, it's smart.
When Graham said that, because Graham said that off the air, and Adrian actually checked.
He probably panicked.
All right. So I have to tell you something. I am a bit of a hypochondriac. Like, if I get anything small, I mean, I'm like, what is that? Can you tell me, is this on this other tattoo, this little dot and this dot, is that skin cancer, or is that
He's not a doctor, JV.
Or is that a keloid?
Ew.
I don't know what that is. You might want to go get checked.
Oh, no!
Oh,
You're
that
supposed
means
to
it's the
ease
cancer
my-
thing. Yeah,
I'm going with cancer. On
yeah, that's going to be the most logical
So
explanation.
Graham said, hey, that thing's upside down. You look over, you're like, ooh, have you ever made a mistake?
I have.
have?
I have. Yeah. Yep.
Again, you don't admit these things on the air.
But like in the beginning of your career.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Oh,
But-
sure it was.
Can you share the mistake? What was it?
Oh man, I misspelled a
You
a
did?
phrase. Yeah.
So you're one of
no.
those, and so we see those memes going around, or that
Yes.
the catalog of misspelled tattoos.
And it's
You're
his
one of them.
work.
I am.
He's one of them.
I fixed it though. I fixed it.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
And you've come a long way since then.
Thank you.
All
How
right,
did you fix it with like a little arrow with the correct letter above it? Like, oh, that letter
In
was supposed to
red?
go in there.
No, I just kind of just
No
made-
regrets.
Yep. Just kind of fixed it. A little bit.
Wait, was yours the no regrets?
No.
From that movie.
I wish. Would have been famous.
That's the best one out there on the mistakes. All right, Selena, you get another.
Yeah, we do have to get to today's hottest trending. We'll do that
Oh,
next.
oh, yeah, next.
Pete Davidson, he's already joking about his engagement with Ariana Grande.
Nobody panic.
But your cussing is like, it's not like tough cussing. It's laughable cussing. You're not. It's a cute cussing. I was smiling. Graham, didn't you want to throw in that? We'll give that. What's that person's name? We'll give him a shout out. Big Ray Show. Oh, the Big Ray! What up, Big Ray? Give JB a big point. Graham, you had the same idea as Ray. We'll throw that out. I know.
Perfect for somebody else's show as soon as we get rid of her. And then we just couldn't get rid of her. And it's like, here she is.
I did 10 the last couple of years. Well, 94.9 Bay's number one hit music station. It is the JV Show. Hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Right now, let's see if we can get the mic over here. You hear a tattoo needle. I am getting my tattoo that I am matching with Selena. We are on Wild 94.9's Instagram Live as well, and Big Ray, who we love. This guy's been following us since New York. Love him. He had the same idea that you did, Graham.
Yeah.
You want to say what it is? While Adrian here is doing my tattoo, you guys thought he should do what?
Well, Big Ray wanted you to get an eggplant emoji there. That's what, at least, maybe not the emoji. That's what he suggested. Now, I made
you wanted the actual
real
yeah. Well, I made Adrian here a very sincere offer off the air before we went on the air this morning. And
Oh,
I
you
told
did.
him
You offered
that
money.
Still
I
thinking
give him
about it.
$1,000 if when he was doing Selena's tattoo. Since we're doing Roman numerals, I thought maybe the eye.
Yeah.
If he could make that somewhat look like a piece of the mill anatomy, then I'd be happy to Venmo him $1,000.
Mine's in there. I'm done. I'm tattooed.
You already done?
I'm done.
I don't want to do it anymore.
How did?
Oh, yeah, you're doing it. What do you mean you're not
This
doing
is
it
really
anymore?
like permanent, like for life. It's there.
Thank you,
like forever.
Adrian. Thank you so much. All right, Selena.
I don't want to.
No, you're
right
doing
now.
it.
That was-
I don't want to.
That was fast.
That was quick. That was
Does it normally take that long? I thought it'd take longer.
No.
It's a small tattoo.
Yeah.
How long is Selena's going to take when you add the twig and the giggleberries on?
We're not
onto the side
doing
of
that.
it?
I don't want that. I'm a mother.
$1,000 is
no.
nothing to sneeze at, Selena.
No.
Again, you can check out. We'll do Selena's maybe 8:05. I don't know, sometime in there. We're running a tiny bit late on things. Today's hottest trending in a second. Two other things going on. We brought Jane in this morning. She is homeless. Can you please just try to imagine? If you want to go to my Instagram, it's the original JV. There's a picture with her. Imagine this could be your mom or a family member. Her life, everything was going great, and she was a chef doing the job she loved. She ran into a medical condition. She was only out of work a short time, and that left her on the streets. Once she left our show this morning, that's where she's going back to live out of her car that's broken down, and she's had some bad stories along with that. The officer didn't want his name known, but a really nice officer said, hey, I know a mechanic. Let's get her a car fixed. I said I would tow it over, but she's still got to get into a place. If you could please, if everyone did $10, $20, we can get that deposit to get her into a home. No one, and I know there's a lot of people on the streets, but she just shouldn't be in this situation. The other thing we do every Monday, guys take over. What
Yeah.
do we do every Monday?
Photos from home. We each
Uh-huh.
bring a photo from our weekend. Hopefully I'm winning because I feel like I have the best one. But Graham, what are the results?
Right now, JV, you're in dead last with 27% of the vote.
Yeah. Hey, no more. I guess you listening. So no more with the creativity or something different. Just bring in a goddamn kid.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Just
It's got
put your
me
kid.
Squarely in second place with 33% of the votes. And Selena,
Yes!
you and your daughter pumpkin
Thank you.
patching in first
Yeah.
place with 40% of the
Although,
votes.
no, you get half those votes because she
What?
copied you.
I didn't
Oh,
copy
yeah.
you. Everybody goes to a pumpkin patch. It's not like you're the first person to ever do that, Graham.
All right. Today's hottest trending.
So Amy Schumer is boycotting the Super Bowl. So I told you all on Friday that Rihanna was offered the halftime show first before Maroon 5, but she turned it down because she doesn't agree with the NFL stance on the whole kneeling thing. She stands with Colin Kaepernick. So after hearing that, Amy Schumer felt inclined to share on social media that she would also be boycotting. She wrote on Instagram, I wonder why more white players aren't kneeling. Once you witness the deep inequality and endless racism people of color face in our country, why not kneel next to your brothers? Otherwise, how are you not complicit? I think it'd be cool if Maroon 5 backed out like Rihanna did. I personally told my reps I would not do a Super Bowl commercial this year. I know it must sound like a white privilege ass sacrifice, but it's all I got. Hitting the NFL with the advertisers is the only way to really hurt them.
So, Graham, I lost my man card a long time ago, as you know.
Yeah.
I only watch the highlights on ESPN, like midnight when I can't sleep. How many are players still kneeling?
This season, the number of players kneeling is drastically less than the last couple years.
Yeah.
So there are still
there
a
still a
couple
lot?
from
Like
a couple
every game
teams.
are there a couple people, or it's just
I
couple
haven't
teams?
I haven't seen it lately, but there are some teams where they have nobody kneeling, and there are some teams that have one, maybe two guys.
And then a couple. Are you aware of a couple of the players that got into it? Eric Reed and
Of late,
You know? Yeah. Oh, you don't know that story?
Who's Eric Reed?
Eric Reed's former 49er player. I think he's now
actually, yeah, I know him.
he just got signed
Obviously.
He got in
with
a
the
fight
Dolphins.
Yeah, and he got in a fight with another player because.
Oh, I didn't see that.
See, so behind the scenes, the players in their association have worked something out with the NFL for like $90 million. It's all supposed to go towards this cause and helping the community out. But Eric Reed and many other players and Colin Kaepernick are like, you sold us out, dude. You just made this deal to make it all go away. And they were they were in each
Yeah.
other's face, on the field. So how do
Wow.
you guys feel about Amy Schumer making this statement. And
I like it. I reposted it on my Instagram, and I think it's great that she's standing up. And I want to ask you guys, does it make you look at like Maroon 5 or Cardi, who was so down to the halftime show? Does it make you look at them a little different?
It doesn't,
like,
because I'm not sure where we are at. Do we have a long way to go? I think it was incredibly brave. It was, in my opinion, super patriotic of Colin Kaepernick and all of these guys to stand for change. What I've noticed is there are a ton of police organizations that, because of that, I just saw a documentary on how many organizations have made change. They're like, we have
That's
to
good.
be this way in the communities. So I guess and there's still a long ways to go. I'm wondering, does it just keep going on, or do we, make sure that the NFL is donating and helping, and like, what's the next step, or do you just kneel forever and back out of doing performances? You know what I mean?
yeah, I feel like maybe once you see change, I don't think we should kneel forever.
And what is the change? We're always going to need change. And
Right.
I'm not trying to make light of this, because I know that we need change. But at what
I don't know.
point do we have a halftime show and the players play? And I'm not saying just let this go and ignore it.
Yeah, and the thing is that what these guys are protesting is something that's happening. It's not an NFL-specific thing. It's nationwide. This is a problem facing every part of society. So I can understand why Amy Schumer maybe doesn't want to do it, but I can also understand why somebody else, if it was their dream to play the NFL halftime show and they want to support social justice on another platform, do it that way.
Like Cardi B, I know she is socially aware and she does speak out. Should she not? It's not like the NFL did something bad. These players chose that spot to draw attention because it had such a large audience. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So should Cardi not perform at the NFL when all those fans are out there watching?
Yeah, I'm not mad that she wants to or will. Like,
That's what
I don't.
you said a minute ago.
I was
that's what it sounded like.
asking if you make it, if you look
Do
at
you
them
look at her
different.
different? Don't you hate her,
Because
guys?
I read that even Pink turned it down. Like they offered it to Pink, and even she turned it down. And you know how badly she wanted to go out there and hang from a trapeze and do all those acrobatic
Dude,
moves.
I will take a knee and protest that all day. I am tired of the
Me
trapeze.
too. I'll do this one really quick. Pete Davidson already joking about his engagement with Ariana Grande. He made his first public appearance Saturday night at a comedy show in West Hollywood. Is like a benefit type of show. And he joked about having to get a bunch of tattoos covered up. And he even called them stupid tattoos. He joked about needing a roommate now and how his friends are saying that he's stupid for having to get them covered up. And another thing that I saw that is really interesting, they're saying that their engagement was hollow, meaning they had done no planning, as in love as they were saying they were, and couldn't wait to, be married for the rest of their lives. They didn't have a date. They didn't have anything. So we don't know how serious that engagement even was.
Yeah, it feels like it was all just made up.
Yeah, like for
as
sure.
they were going.
What are you guys going to use to cover up the tattoos you're getting this morning when you guys fall out of love with
Eggplant
each other?
emoji.
This is for
Smart. All right. Just
Selena,
want to make
by
sure
the
you guys
way-
have a plan.
We are switching seats.
Okay.
We're just making this up as we go. Adrian, you ready for Selena? I am. All right, Selena, pop on over there. Graham, what do you got?
All right, I just want to continue to remind everybody this morning that midterm voter registration ends today. So if you haven't already registered, today's going to be your last day to do it if you want to vote in the November 6th midterm election. So get out there and do it, because otherwise you cannot complain after that if something gets passed that you don't want.
Although, Graham, can you tell everyone why I said earlier maybe everyone shouldn't vote?
Well, there was some new research just released that 7% of people believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Now,
So
those people should not be voting.
probably shouldn't have the same vote that that you and I
Or
have.
At least, yeah, it's worthless.
Yes.
You know?
All right, nobody won the Mega Millions jackpot on Friday, so now the jackpot's rolled again, and this time it's going to be the largest ever in the history of the United States at a projected $1.6 billion for tomorrow's drawing. That'd be a lump sum payout of $904 million should you choose that option. That is, of course, before taxes. Meanwhile, no one's won the Powerball in a couple months either. Now that jackpot's risen to $620 million, so over $2.2 billion is up for grabs this week between the two contests. That Powerball drawing is on Wednesday. And despite nobody matching all the numbers, two lucky people in the Bay Area have made out pretty nice by matching 5 of the 6 numbers. One did it earlier this week at the Safeway here in the Marina, and then another did it at the Arco station in Morgan Hill. That ticket was worth a little under $3.5 million. And JV, we've made a huge mistake here because we had callers calling in and we were making them take a vow to split the lottery winnings with us. And
We
these
need
are
to go back to this.
These are 2 Bay Area winners that probably
Do
are
you think-
listeners
do
that
you
would have
think-
split the money with us.
So, but here's the thing. Do you think they are 2 people that made that pledge? What happened over the summer is we asked A lot of times over summer, people go into a different routine, so they stop listening. So we made people pledge to listen. Well, we had them on. We're like, hey, if you also happen to win the lottery, you got to split it with us.
Right.
Do you think it's possible that those two winners made the pledge, or are you just saying we need to start doing more pledges?
Well, more pledges would be smart just to cover our bases. But as soon as those winners' names get announced, I'll go back to the audio archives and hopefully get a lawsuit
Track them
Get
done.
down.
our attorney on as
Yeah.
well. Rubina, can you get my wife on? She is up, and it's a too late moment. I already got my matching tattoo with Selena.
You were supposed to
gonna be
get your
mad?
permission slip signed.
I know. I was, at least I tried. I was going to check it off with Natasha. I hope she's going to be okay with me getting this this big. It's KYLD San Francisco Wild 94.9, where we want to remind you that Graham, can I just click this off here?
I think I can't see what you're clicking.
I'm going to click it.
Yeah.
I'm going to click it. Want to remind you, Wild 94.9 Jingle Ball presented by Capital One. It is December 1st. We cannot wait to go out and hang out with you. Selena, when we're doing interviews backstage and we hold our left mics, we're going to have matching tattoos
I know.
up.
I'm so excited.
And we'll have a story for the artists as well. Hey, get your tickets,
They're
Wild
not gonna
94.9. They might.
They're not going to care.
I think so. Wild949.com/Jingle Ball to check out 5 Seconds of Summer. Calvin Harris has an amazing show, as you already know. Khalid and Normani can't wait to see them on stage. Get your tickets as fast as you can. We're giving you the chance now to delete your debt. Graham, you want to handle my wife there?
Uh-oh.
Hey, Natasha,
Yeah.
this is Graham. I just wanted to call. We had the tattoo this morning, and so we just had to go ahead and do it. And the only font size that we could print out in that kind of rush was 64. I don't know if you're familiar with that font, but that's about 2 inches.
Babe, it's much bigger. I got to tell you, it's much bigger than what I was thinking.
Right.
Are you mad?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like how big?
Yeah, it's
Like-
a big one.
It goes past his elbow. I know you just wanted the wrist, but it stretches all the way around his elbow. It's like a sort of a full arm tattoo. But that was the only way we could do it. We had to go live on the air is basically what happened.
Don't come home. Yeah.
It's not that bad. Natasha, it's not.
No, it's
not
not bad.
that big.
I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got it bigger. I was thinking like pretty small, but
It looks good.
Yeah, I like it the size it is. But I was trying to check things off with you. So, you still love me?
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, but if I would have said no, you still would have done it, right?
no.
Because
If you would have
better,
said no,
bigger?
if you would have said no,
Yeah,
I would have had him change it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, good thing I was asleep.
I guess the moral of the story is you should answer your phone
Yeah.
next time.
I didn't know it was you. It came up like a weird number.
Oh. Okay. Well, love you, babe. All right,
Love
so anyone that wants to watch Selena now getting her matching tattoo, go to thejvshow.com.
I'm so scared.
Adrian, I noticed you're using the same needle. Is that standard
Oh,
practice
wait a minute.
amongst
It's not.
tattoo artists? JV, you're fine. Yours is already done.
My hepatitis is cleared, but
Right,
I'm sure it'll still.
It'll pass through to Selena now.
You know
Yeah,
what?
now she'll have to deal with it.
And when we were doing today's hottest trending, I noticed as you were talking, JV, Adrian is behind you digging through the trash, pulling something out. What did you pull out of the trash? And was it?
It's just a set of, it's just
Was
a
it
set of
the
gloves.
needle?
You need another set of gloves. Why not use the one that's in the trash?
Yeah.
Gotta recycle.
How do we know that's a new needle? I mean, I don't have to worry. I'm glad now that I went
You're
first.
done,
It's on
yeah.
air.
Okay.
being
It's on the
recorded.
live
Oh,
stream.
yeah.
It's a
Oh,
live
yeah.
stream,
We have
Okay.
seen. All right.
Okay,
Yeah, we
cool.
don't want to give Adrian a bad name. Again, check out his stuff. Selena, what's his
It's
Instagram?
at AD Tattoos.
All right. And while you're getting your
How
tattoo,
do I
you
hold
also
my
have to
arm?
share your weekend just a little bit. How was your weekend?
It started out really awkward actually. So my photo from home, you guys know I took my daughter to the pumpkin patch. We went to like Bay Fair in San Leandro. So we went and we met up with my daughter's dad, who is like now my ex. We haven't been together since last December.
Yeah.
It was very, very awkward. Like when I say awkward, like that's an understatement. We said maybe 2 or 3 words to each other
Really?
the entire time. Yeah, and I'll admit it was mostly me because I feel like I'm just very resentful. still, and I hope I get to a place where I'm not
All right.
like that. But it was
Shouldn't
really,
she get less votes? She's acting all happy when she was all resenting her
No,
man,
I was
angry,
happy. No, I was happy with my daughter there, but it was
Yeah.
very awkward. We don't see each other all the time, so I don't know what to say to him. You know?
Do you
It's
mumble
just
under your breath to
weird.
the other people walking around? That guy's a goddamn loser.
No, of course not. I don't know. No.
And was Sean checking out other women though? Was
Probably.
he there for the pumpkins or for the booty?
Oh, the moms.
Yeah.
The other moms.
Smart guy.
Let me help your mom carry that pumpkin
Yeah.
to the trunk.
Yeah. So that part was awkward.
Do you
but
guys think you'll ever get to a point where you can still, like talk and
Yeah.
be friends for your daughter? I'm not saying it's easy, but just so your daughter can see that you guys like each other.
Yes. I think
Yeah.
it's going to take a lot of work, and I'll admit right now it's mostly me that's being the withdrawn one.
Yeah, which is
But
understandable. There's
the
a lot
only-
that's going on.
Yeah, but there's like a lot of pain involved in that, and also I know that he still has feelings, so I'm afraid to like be friendly, and then he misconstrues that for something
Right.
that it's
and guys
not.
will any word. You said 2 words. If
Yeah.
you say 3,
Oh.
obviously I can get some tonight.
Yeah, we're getting back
Exactly.
together.
I don't want to. I don't want to try that.
You've said 3 words, so you want to get back together.
Right. I'm just looking at the progress on your tattoo, Selena. Is Sean spelled S-H-A-W?
You
or is
paid
it
$1,000 to get a Sean.
I just want to make sure I'm getting the Sean spelled right here.
What are you talking about?
He's paying money to make sure that
Stop.
Adrian does different tattoos.
I already have Sean's name
Where do you have Sean's name?
on my other wrist.
And will you get a cover?
Are
We've got him right here. The needle's buzzing.
Are you going to Pete Davidson it?
I don't have any plans to get it covered. If I was in a new relationship and it bothered him that much,
Yeah.
I would do it.
No, most
I don't
guys
really
love
care.
that.
Yeah, every guy loves
Well, for
loves
me-
seeing their new girlfriend have some other dude's name tattooed on. You might want to
If it
just keep the
bothers
needle
him.
going
Well,
here,
for me,
Adrian, and cover this thing up with an eggplant
It
emoji.
didn't bother me. Like when I was with Sean, he had his ex's name, but it didn't bother me. I didn't
Really?
care. It didn't make me feel like insecure. Like,
Oh.
oh, you're gonna go back. Like it wasn't like that.
Who
so I
are
don't
you?
Care.
Because I mean, the moment the person says, "Hey, we're together. We are all right.
Yeah.
Let's get down and get this thing off."
Let's
I don't know,
move
it's
forward.
just a
Delete that
tattoo,
person's
though.
number from your phone and delete that
Yeah.
tattoo from your
Yeah,
body.
it's just a tattoo. I don't know. It didn't bother me, but
All right, I want to hear a little bit more about your weekend next, and we'll also check in on the JV show to see how Selena's tattoo is doing. We are getting matching tattoos today. And this portion of the show is brought to us by.
It's brought to us by PG&E. Whether it's groceries, gas money, or peace of mind, PG&E knows a little more goes a long way, and that's why their CARE program can save you 20% or more on your energy bill every single month. You can apply today. Just text the word CARE to 20283. That's CARE to 20283. Households must meet income or program eligibility requirements.
We are about to go into Wild 94.9 Jingle Ball Artist 5 Seconds of Summer. So we have Adrian, who did my tattoo, and Selena's. Why does Selena's look bigger?
Yeah, it does look a lot bigger.
Look how
Does
much
it?
bigger.
I think you just have a bigger arm and I have a smaller arm. It's the same size.
No, it is. It is the same size. Yeah.
Just depends on the look on the arm.
fatness of an arm.
So Doug, what was the one comment about Adrian?
Gene Salazar Woodward on Facebook Live thinks Adrian's cute.
Adrian.
Adrian, that's an admirer.
Adrian, I was stalking you for a little bit. You have a lady.
I don't.
You don't?
Oh.
No.
I thought I saw you with a lady.
No more.
Well, what's up?
What
Yeah,
happened?
I'm single.
He's moved
Oh.
on.
Did you break up with her?
Yeah, I was both of us.
No,
It
that
me.
was her.
She
but that's
broke up
okay.
with you.
It's never like that. It's
That's
never
okay,
like
though.
that.
His boy back here
Yeah.
was like, your boy sold you out. He
Wait,
shook
why
his
did
head.
she dump you?
Ah!
Oh, that's so
That's
sad.
good.
You're a
I
great
feel
guy.
bad. I feel bad laughing. Hey, I've been dumped.
No, don't laugh. It's okay. I'm happy.
You're
You're happy. You're good.
The getting dumped story plays better for you moving forward because now women are going to be like, oh, I'm going to
Yeah.
be the one to, nurse him
I
back
need
to
help.
health here.
I need
Yeah.
help.
And you got people.
Oh, yeah,
on-
someone else on Instagram Live just called dibs on Adrian. People are fighting over you now.
Wow. Adrian,
All right.
well, make sure you go follow him again. Thank you so much for doing these tattoos.
Thank you for
Again, I
having me.
feel bad because you're an incredible artist, and we were going to do these microphones, and then we decided to go with a date. It's a simple thing, but I really look forward to getting a lot of stuff done from you.
Thank
But
you.
Yeah, you
thanks
are
so
the
much.
best.
What's
Thank
his
you. Thank you,
Instagram
guys.
again?
AD Tattoos.
All
Yeah,
right.
DM him there because, man, the comments are flooding in right now.
Yeah.
People- someone
Hurry.
says, I'm single and want to mingle with you. I mean,
Oh,
It's
my
on.
God.
All right. So, and then thank you everyone on Instagram Live. We'll also go ahead and say goodbye on YouTube and Facebook and all that
Yes.
stuff. Let's talk about Jingle Ball after Jingle Ball Artist 5 Seconds of Summer.